In the 90s, Winona Ryder was one of the young stars who was getting a lot of attention as a result of her career exploits. The media fervently covered various aspects of her life and career, be it her relationship with Johnny Depp or her friendship with Gwyneth Paltrow. However, something changed along the line. The actress faced some life challenges that made her desire a private life. Effectively concealing herself from prying eyes, she successfully navigated the tumultuous waters of fame until a shoplifting scandal thrust her into the limelight. Her actions made people wonder what was going on with the actress. It turns out that the actress has kept a lot hidden from the public eye, and this video will reveal some interesting facts about the actress that very few people know. A secret adoption. Some families have secrets that have been hidden for generations, but eventually, the truth has a way of coming out. Winona Ryder never thought her own family had a secret too, but they did, and it was a deep, dark one. Winona Ryder grew up believing that she had only American roots, but she was wrong. A revelation about a secret adoption that had been hidden for generations later revealed her true heritage. The signs were there from the start, from her love for Irish literature to her desire to go to school in Dublin. It was as though something was drawing her to her true heritage right from childhood. According to Winona, she grew up practically obsessed with all things Irish. She felt a deep connection to the country, but she never really understood why. Although she spent most of her early years in Minnesota, it felt like she was Irish at heart. Speaking about her love for the country in an interview, she said, "I'm obsessed with this country. I was really into Irish literature and history when I was a kid, and I loved the Pogues and U2. I was even accepted into Trinity College in Dublin, but then I got the part in Heathers, so I couldn't go." Winona Ryder was finally able to make sense of her obsession with Ireland. And this was when she found out that there was a secret adoption in her mother's side of the family several decades ago. Apparently, an ancestor from her mother's side was adopted from Ireland a long time ago, but this was kept as a secret for generations. Winona finally decided to reveal this secret about her heritage to the world in 2018. Some people were surprised to find out that she had Irish blood flowing through her veins, but she wasn't. If anything, she was happy about this discovery. To her, Ireland always felt like home. But interestingly, the truth about the actress's roots is just the tip of the iceberg compared to this secret that has been kept hidden from the public for years, the alleged betrayal. In the 90s, Winona Ryder and Gwyneth Paltrow were best of friends. The young actresses seemed inseparable, and they shared a strong bond, but something dark and unexpected crept into their friendship and tore them apart. Not many celebrities shared the deep friendship that Winona Ryder and Gwyneth shared in the 90s. The actresses were seen together at several public gatherings. They were so close that it was difficult to take a picture of Winona without Gwyneth being right by her side. Interestingly, they were both fasting rising actresses at the time, and they were highly sought after as well, so they supported each other as they chased their goals. Judging by how close they were, no one would have thought that anything would come in between them. Most people thought they would be BFFs until they are old and gray, but this was far from the truth. In the early 2000s, people began to realize that Winona and Gwyneth were no longer as close as they used to be. It was clear that their friendship had fallen apart, but no one knew why. What ended their friendship remained a secret between the two actresses, and their fans were really eager to know what happened between them. Was there a betrayal, or did they just grow apart? No one knew for sure. It was during this period that rumors began to circulate about the reason why their friendship came to an end. According to several reports, what ended their friendship was an alleged betrayal. It was said that Gwyneth stole an acting opportunity from Winona, and this led to the end of their friendship. It was alleged that the incident that ended their friendship took place on a particular day when Gwyneth visited Winona. It was said that Gwyneth came across the script for the film Shakespeare in Love and decided to steal it from Winona. She allegedly called an agent to enable her to get a slot for the audition for the film. She later did the audition and was selected for the role. Gwyneth would later win an Oscar for Best Actress for her performance in Shakespeare in Love. Although Gwyneth has vehemently denied all these, one thing is for sure, there is more to their friendship saga. Winona's past certainly holds many mysteries and untold stories. Some date back to when she was a child. The things she endured while growing up will leave you speechless. Her dark past, facing bullies. For several years, Winona Ryder kept the secret about her difficult childhood to herself. She bottled it all up until she was finally ready to share it all. When Winona Ryder began to open up about her mental challenges, some people thought she was a weird and crazy person, but she didn't care. She had spent her childhood enduring things that no young person should have to endure, and she was done being quiet. Truth is, Winona Ryder faced several challenges in her early years. The actress was bullied and treated badly by several people. On top of that, she felt like an outcast and didn't really feel the freedom to explore her style and creativity. In several interviews, Winona Ryder has spoken about feeling like an outsider during her childhood. She had different tastes and interests compared to her peers, which sometimes led to feelings of isolation. As a result, she found solace in movies and used them as a way to escape reality. Winona Ryder developed a deep passion for acting and immersed herself in films, often watching classic movies from different eras. During her teenage years, Winona Ryder's individuality continued to stand out. She had a unique fashion sense and often dressed in a more alternative, androgynous style, which sometimes included wearing clothing traditionally associated with boys. This made her a target for teasing and criticism from her peers. She was ridiculed and looked down on because of her style. Despite all these, Ryder remained true to herself and expressed her creativity through her fashion choices. She kept all these struggles away from the public eye until she discovered the importance of speaking up about mental health-related issues. The 90s were certainly a trying time for the actress, especially after her breakup with Johnny Depp. She was so heartbroken that she found herself doing unbelievable things. She mistakenly started a fire. Love, they say, is a beautiful thing, but a breakup can change even the kindest souls. Winona Ryder thought she had found her soulmate and life partner when she was dating Johnny Depp in the 90s. Things seemed perfect until they weren't. Their seemingly perfect relationship would later come to an end, leaving Winona with a pain that made her do things she never thought she would do behind closed doors. Winona didn't truly know what love was until she met her first love, Johnny Depp. She may have only been a teenager at the time, but Winona was certain that Depp was the man for her. The actor, who was in his mid-20s at the time, was completely smitten by the actress, and it was clear that their love was real. It didn't take years for the couple to realize that they wanted to be together forever. Just a few months into their relationship, they got engaged. Winona and Depp had a connection that was deep and rare. It seemed like a lifetime would not be enough to explore the depths of their love. No one would have thought their relationship would ever come to an end, but Winona and Depp's relationship eventually came to an end after 3 years. To say that Winona was disappointed and heartbroken would be an understatement. The actress became a shadow of herself as she was forced to get over the man that she thought she would spend her entire life with. It was also said that Depp was greatly affected by the breakup as well. But it seemed like Winona lost the essence of her being and found herself doing things that she wouldn't normally do. It was as though the actress was detached from life as she spent hours on most days drinking and listening to sad songs. Winona completely lost interest in the things that used to set her soul on fire, and it seemed like she was falling into a deep, dark hole. While it is normal to do certain things after a breakup, Winona's actions would soon threaten to end her life. Although this was kept hidden from the public, Winona did something that almost took her life after the breakup. It was said that one fateful day she fell asleep with a cigarette in hand, causing a fire to erupt in her hotel room. This incident was hidden from the public at the time to preserve her image and give her the space to heal. This incident was certainly terrifying for the actress, but probably not as terrifying as her biggest fear. The Holocaust, her greatest fear. Winona Ryder's fans are aware that the actress comes from a Jewish background, but not many people know that this very background was the source of her biggest fear, a fear that she dreaded every waking day. Winona Ryder has always been clear about her Jewish descent. Her father, Michael Horowitz, is of Jewish descent, and her mother, Cynthia Palmer, comes from a Christian background. Although the actress has always been proud of her Jewish heritage, her mind is constantly plagued with the fear of the Holocaust and the fear of being a victim one day. Not many people know this, but the actress battled these thoughts for a long time. When she was younger, she spent every waking day afraid of what would happen if she and her family suffered the fate of those who died in the Holocaust. The fact that her father's family members lost their lives in the Holocaust made her afraid that it would happen again. In an interview with the Daily Mirror, she said that her biggest fear was that one day someone would break into her family home and drag them off to a place where their lives will be taken. Thankfully, Winona's biggest fear didn't come to pass, but she later found herself engulfed in a scandal, a celebrity biggest nightmare, the truth behind the shoplifting incident. In December 2001, Winona Ryder found herself at the center of one of Hollywood's most shocking scandals when she was caught shoplifting. No one could fathom why a famous actress who had access to wealth would succumb to shoplifting. As surprising as this may sound, Winona did what she did for a reason that she has decided to keep to herself for years. It was the winter of 2001 when Winona Ryder, a household name and a loved actress on the silver screen, found herself in the heart of Beverly Hills. A renowned shopping destination known for its opulent boutiques and high-end fashion, it seemed like the perfect setting for a starlet seeking a taste of the finer things in life. With her status and success, Winona had access to a wealth of glamorous clothing and accessories, so it made sense for her to be shopping at Saks Fifth Avenue department store on that day. On that fateful day, hidden behind her veil of fame and fortune, Winona succumbed to the siren song of temptation. As she stepped into a luxury department store, a seemingly innocent shopping spree took an unexpected turn. Just like every other shopper, the actress was looking through the items in the store as though she wanted to make her pick. However, things became weird and suspicious when she started removing tags from some expensive items in the store. She tried to hide what she was doing, but soon enough, the security staff noticed. As she prepared to leave the store, she might have felt a fleeting sense of triumph, a whispered reassurance that her theft had gone unnoticed. But fate had other plans. The jaws of justice swiftly closed upon her, revealing the truth and forever altering her path. She was arrested and later charged with felony, burglary, and grand theft. Although she later faced the consequences of her actions, it seems like there was more to what happened on that day. Several years after the incident, the actress made a comment that unveiled the truth about her actions. She said, "Psychologically, I must have been at a place where I just wanted to stop. I won't get into what happened, but it wasn't what people think." From what she said, it seemed like the theft was just a glimpse of a deeper issue that she was facing. Stranger Things triggered difficult feelings. While fans of Stranger Things were enjoying Winona Ryder's performance in the series, no one knew that she was battling behind closed doors. The role she played in the series reminded her of a pain that she thought she had healed from. After the shoplifting incident, Winona Ryder was ultimately sentenced to 3 years of probation, 480 hours of community service, and ordered to pay fines and attend psychological and drug counseling. She had to put a pin in her career for several years. It was as though she disappeared from the Earth's surface during that period. Her time off screens enabled her to focus on her personal life, addressing the issues that led to her actions and working on improving her mental health. She kept a relatively low profile, taking a break from acting and avoiding the public eye. But after several years of being away from screens, the actress resumed her career in 2006. She has played several great roles since then, but the one that has stood out the most is her role as Joyce Byers in Stranger Things. In the series, which premiered in 2016, Ryder portrayed Joyce Byers, a mother searching for her missing son in a small town caught up in supernatural events. It wasn't long before people began to fall in love with her character in the series. Many people saw her role as a relatable and authentic one. She was applauded for her ability to convey depths of emotions on screens. Her performance was widely praised, and the series helped reintroduce her to a new generation of viewers. But while the actress was receiving numerous accolades for her role, very few people knew the challenges she passed through behind closed doors during the filming process. It was psychologically challenging for the actress to play her role in the series because it reminded her of her childhood. The challenges that her younger co-stars encountered reminded her of her struggles from childhood, and it took a lot for her to push past what she was feeling and shoot the film. However, despite the mental effect of her role, she still performed with professionalism and channeled her emotions into the role that she was playing. In the end, Stranger Things proved to be a major comeback for Winona Ryder, earning her a Primetime Emmy Award nomination and revitalizing her career. Interestingly, her recent career successes have drawn attention to her personal life and her alleged secret marriage to Keanu Reeves. Married to Keanu Reeves. The day Winona Ryder announced that she was married to Keanu Reeves, it was like she confirmed the suspicions that people had about them. Their chemistry and friendship had raised suspicions in the previous years, and Winona Ryder's confession made people think they are actually a couple. Keanu and Winona's journey together began back in the year of 1989, when they first shared the silver screen in the quirky and beloved film Parenthood. Little did they know that this encounter would set the stage for a friendship that would endure the test of time. As the years rolled by, Keanu and Winona found themselves crossing paths on multiple occasions, both on and off the sets of various films. Their magnetic chemistry and genuine connection captivated audiences and left them yearning for more. It was as if fate itself had conspired to keep these two souls intertwined. In 1992, fate brought them together once again as they embarked on a most excellent adventure together in the iconic film Bram Stoker's Dracula. Their on-screen romance sparked rumors of a blossoming off-screen relationship, but it was their undeniable friendship that proved to be the real treasure. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day through their shared experiences and the admiration they held for one another. Despite the chaos that often accompanies life in the spotlight, Keanu and Winona remained steadfast allies. They celebrated each other's successes and offered a comforting shoulder during challenging times. Their friendship stood as a beacon of support and understanding amidst the ever-changing tides of Hollywood. The closer they got, the more people believed that there was more to their friendship. Over the years, fans marveled at their ability to maintain a deep connection despite the ebb and flow of their individual careers. Even when their paths diverged, they always found a way back to one another. They would cross paths at premieres, award shows, and industry events, their smiles radiating warmth and familiarity. All these have made people wonder if there is more to their relationship than just friendship. According to Winona, she and Keanu are actually married, but not in real life. She only claimed that they were married because while they were filming the film Dracula, a real Romanian priest was used for the ceremony scene. However, in real life, Keanu and Winona have remained just friends, nothing more. Although a lot of people now admire her friendship with the actor, there was a time when several people thought the actress was making deadly career mistakes. Why she didn't appear in The Godfather 3? When Winona Ryder decided to drop out of The Godfather Part 3, everyone thought she was making a huge mistake, but the actress had her reasons, and she was determined to do what she thought was best, regardless of what other people thought. She was willing to make the sacrifice in order to preserve her mental health. For decades, the Godfather franchise has been said to be one of the greatest film series of all time. While the first two films, The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2, were released in the 70s, they continued to captivate audiences throughout the 90s and beyond. In the 90s, the Godfather franchise enjoyed a resurgence in popularity due to the release of The Godfather Part 3 in 1990. What a lot of people didn't know at the time was that Winona Ryder was chosen to portray the daughter of Al Pacino in the movie, but she soon discovered that she wouldn't be able to play the role. When she dropped out of the film, people began to say all sorts of things. Some felt like she was making a career mistake, while others advised her to play the role regardless. Despite all these, Winona's mind was made up. She knew for a fact that couldn't take on the role because of her mental and physical health. She had filmed 3 major films in a row, and she was experiencing health challenges as well. It was reported that the actress was going through a mental breakdown that would have affected her ability to bring the role to life, so she decided to take a step back and focus on her health. Most people who watched and enjoyed the third Part 3 had no idea that the actress was supposed to be a major part of the film. But aside from her career, the actress has also managed to keep some major aspects of her personal life private. Is she hiding her husband and kids? The last time Winona Ryder found herself in a highly publicized relationship in the 90s, it didn't end well. Since then, she has made a decision to keep her love life private. Because of her decision to keep her romantic life private, there have been several assumptions about Winona Ryder's love life. Some people think that has been secretly married for years, while others think she has kids. However, the truth is that the actress has been in a relationship with Scott McKinley Hahn since 2011, but they are not married and she doesn't have kids. Unlike other several celebrity couples, Winona has decided to maintain a low-profile relationship and marry only when she is ready. Not many people know this aspect of Winona's life, but she is not a fan of divorce. As a result of this, she has made up her mind to take her time and make the right choices in order not to end up in a marriage that would end in divorce. Although she hasn't gotten married yet, she has made it clear that she has been happy with her partner for several years. Winona's life is certainly an interesting one, and her career continues to inspire many. If you've ever been intrigued by the age gaps between some celebrity couples, click on this video to see some of Hollywood's most intriguing age gap scandals.